Hello, this is High Templar with my new video series in Total War Attila Ancient Empires, which is total modification of the game, changing it to take place in ancient times. So I've decided the mod was supposed to be finished, but those guys are just modders, so you know, nobody's paying them and they are a bit late. So they released a non-campaign version. I know we are all waiting for a campaign, but let's just see some custom battles, and I just wanted to play some factions. And I wanted to start with a matchup between Epirote and Republican Roman army, which would be a nice setup. It's supposed to go their way. They do have slightly less men, but balance of power is in their favor. Now, what I do have those guys are Haonian Logodas. These are elite pikes, 6 of them. Then I have mercenary Tuerophoroi. These are Tuero spears basically, 2 on each flank, and single unit of mercenary Lyrian skirmishers. Then I have 4 units of Rhodian slingers. My general is Agema lancers, and I have on each flank Royal Agema and Thessalians on each flank. I'm trying to take not really corner camping, just trying to go by this hill and to attack them. They haven't moved yet. This is so they've brought 2 fixed Scorpios, and that would be an issue. I will be going through them, but not really. I mean, not totally in the front. Anyhow, they brought 2 fixed Scorpions. They are already firing at me. Then 3 Numidian Cav. Their general is Custodes Corporis Equitis. Early. Then they have some leves, actually Etruscan leves and velites. So 4 units of skirmishers, in numbers more than I have, but only in numbers because I have. Then he has 4 units of Trarii, 2 units of plebs, which is, you know, weird, and 2 units of principes. And also Equites Extraordinari, which is very heavy melee cav here. All in all, Trarii, 225 men each, tier 3 units. Deadly to the point that it's hard to describe it. They are trying to match my incoming forces, and I'm attacking them. They will shoot me very shortly. Must be in the range already. I know I have started running when I was in the range. Those guys, it's not yet the range, I feel. Oh yeah, they noticed me. They are starting to fire. But obviously I won't be coming in front of them. That would be pretty suicidal. They are firing and only 6 kills on those guys. I'm moving my cav way to the flank so those guys wouldn't shoot me. Now those guys are shooting my pikes. But yeah, they are getting some kills, but nothing major. Might be shooting my Tuerophoroi? That would be a mistake. Attacking them with slingers. I'm not sure if this will even work. This is kind of like a test. These are 4 units of Rhodian slingers, pummeling them with stones. And they're just not doing anything. I just wanted to see if it even works. My guys are approaching, moving from the side. There is a single cav unit that two cav units, but only one is melee, so I'm intercepting them with everything I have. And this unit is also being intercepted by my two Epirote. And I'm shooting now my slingers, and I got my spears, my two Epirote into this guy. And yeah, Numidian Cav want to take a piece of me, and they are getting charged by Thessalians. And then I'm getting charged by, well, I just throw everything at him, because why not? My Rhodian slingers that still are firing, no, they are now firing at the Scorpios, but not really doing anything. And running away, those Equites got absolutely javelined to death. Very little damage to my guys, very little. Those guys are broken, and now my phalanx is attacking the Scorpios, but they do have a wall, which obviously prevented one of my units to do decent job. So there will be a standoff here, because I don't want to traverse that hill very much, and I just want to get rid of those guys. At the same time, I do love the map here and the units, although it's slightly laggy. Might see what I can do about that. I will take my time. There is everything. My entire cav is here. Those guys are not committing any levels yet, and I'm standing just outside of the range, so they would not shoot me. Expanding my line so I can flank them. Putting two of my fresher cav on this flank. It's a shame that they got into the side of the map, but if they won't move, what can I do with it? Nothing really. So I'm positioning myself. It will take some time. I do take time when playing battles with the AI. Normal player wouldn't allow me to do this, but you know, I don't like to hurry things most of the time, and it seems, I mean, in round 2 they would not allow me to just sit like that. What I would do, I would push those guys slightly in front, so they wouldn't be, so they would pummel my pikemen, and this is, I believe, AI error. I'm pretty sure that what Rome units would do. Now I'm trying to shoot some into their general. It's not working very well. I mean, for hundreds of Rhodian slingers attacking this guy, they are not doing that much of a damage, and I decided to not really. That should go faster. I mean, I've done fast forward. That's not working that well. Come on, move. Positioning myself. I will attack shortly, don't worry about that. Those Rhodian slingers from that distance are just not effective. I mean, right now the enemy is standing, yeah, but in the combat. But this is due to the terrain. I'm also hitting some different units. Even those levels. I won't be abusing this too much. Yeah, I'm starting to move, but this wall will totally block me, and I will not notice it. I will probably move my pikes or something. As you can see, there is not much more time to the end of this engagement. So yeah, I'm starting to move my pikes. I want to rotate them. My Rhodians here are firing at the Principes, but not doing any damage to them actually. Hitting some of the Velites, but that's not very effective. That's not effective at all actually. Those guys are totally bunched up here. And here I've baited this Leves, and now I'm firing my Tuerophoroi, sorry, are engaging with them. They're also firing at my guys, but Morale on those guys are very good, so it would have to take. And now there is that's all for the ammo for those guys. Those guys don't have much ammo. So I'm trying to figure out what to do, I guess. Repositioning my Rhodians. Trying to get around the wall. The AI here is not very responsive, cannot get around the wall, it would seem. Charging with my guys through my units, so slightly blocked, but still most of the unit just getting absolutely. I forgot that again I also have javelins. And now I'm retreating very quickly. I just wanted to shower through them some stones to get their morale down, and then, you know, retreat. But those guys they are not baiting, they are just standing there taking the fire. So I'm deciding to just go and attack with everything, because that's not fun. They are sending Triarii unit against me. So obviously I'm going to intercept as soon as I will notice that, because I'm moving my left wing right now. Yeah, I'm intercepting their Triarii, keeping my guys and moving my pikes against their general, and they are just standing there. Those guys are trying to hit my heavy armored units. So I make my charge into the side of Triarii. At the same time, my general is trying to take out those guys here. In here the engagement is fully on, as you can see. Tueros against Tuerophoroi against Principes would not be a good engagement for me, that's for sure. I managed to get a charge into the median calf, and they should start breaking very fast. At the same time, their general broke, and I'm bringing my units, repositioning them to make a line, making a charge back with the calf, and shooting some javelins still into the Principes, who are now nicely attacked from the flank and from the front. That breaks them. Charging into another unit or this is the same unit, but they have disengaged, Numidian nobles. Cycle charging into this Triarii from the side and not dealing that much damage actually. This unit is so defensive. So after breaking this guy, I'm going to attack my my pikes into back of those Principes, at the same time charging with everything I have into the remainings of the units here. Also charging in the back of those Triarii, because they will hold. I know they will hold. As you can see, I have cycle charged some, but decided to leave this unit and retreat. Breaking the left flank. My left wing totally breaks, and also breaking them with the charges from my Royal Agemas. Charging through my units into this hollow flank with the rest of my shock cav, breaking them completely. And also on this flank I also charge in the back of them. That was, you know, decent. I need to bring up difficulty level. I just wanted to show if I can play it, if I understand the mechanics. And the battles are taking very long. My general took a whole lot of damage, mostly because at the beginning of the game he went through the scorpion fire, so he got hit, but then he charged few units, so that's to be expected for him to get hit. Yeah, but those scorpions didn't get many kills, 33 and 17 respectively. 17 was the guy who was further away, the guy who was fighting me got some kills, but yeah, I managed. Fixed artillery is a bad thing. Next time I will make sure those guys don't bring some other units. This Exquitex Extraordinary did something, but the AI seem to not be able to coordinate, attack well. For example, those Lancers got 256 kills, and those Thessalians also very nice ones. Those I didn't get for a reason, probably because the Thessalians were ahead of them. Excellent kills on my Tuerophoroi, and yeah, those guys were there to hold. Disappointed about the Rhodians, but I guess they were morale breaking unit. Anyhow, this is it. I hope you like it. If you did, press like. If you want to comment, please leave a comment. And I also would like to recommend my other videos of Total War mechanics, DLCs, mods, and Let's Plays in Total War series, but also different games. Thank you for watching, and see you later.